During yesterday's 40th Tarehe Sita anniversary, President Museveni referred to the country's history, where he reduced the weaknesses of the opposition since the 1960s to the three-pronged problems of sectarianism, lies and vote rigging as part of its strategy to win power. Museveni suggested that the contemporary opposition had lost its way over the time.
That's why we are unbeatable. You can tell lies, you go around, tell lies, but when I come, I finish you with facts. Because you are a liar.
However, some political observers say they have followed NRM's ways of work and do not agree.
If you look at the history of NRM and how he came to power, I think he has no legitimate rights to say that his party is a might party and the rest are useless and they're using lies to survive.
Haji Yasin Sekamate, a political analyst, agrees the opposition's strength have waned over time, but attributes this to the political patronage that has seen several opposition stalwarts abandon their positions to join NRM.
It is a deliberate move for NRM and Mr. Museveni, for example, to make sure that the opposition are poor, because a poor person cannot make a decision. A poor person cannot stand and fight for something. So when you are poor, of course, you have to go and look for survival, and the survival, the only option shall be to go and work with him. So there are so many approaches that as a party of NRM and Mr. Museveni are using. First of all, to win more people's hearts. Secondly, to conquer them, to show them power, that we are the one in control, and therefore you have to bear with us.
And Dr. Patrick Wakida, a pollster at Research World International, called Museveni shameless and called for self-reflection from the head of state.
If you went into village, you'll find the RDC working to make sure the opposition doesn't exist. You'll find the DPC working to ensure that the opposition doesn't exist. You'll find the GISO also working. All of the whole system, which is supposed to be propelling the growth of democracy in the country, instead is creating a pseudo-single system. Now, you cannot therefore go on a national television as a head of state and criticize the lack of growth of opposition and praise yourself for being one of those who is making it democratically. For me, that is very unfair. It is unrealistic, and in my view, it is a self-deceit. The problem with the NRM guys, including the president, is their lack of shape.
After the 2016 general elections, President Museveni vowed to finish off the opposition by 2021, a mission that has seen several opposition bigwigs capture ministerial posts. These include Betty Kamya, Beatrice Anywa, and Nachiwala Chiyinji, all abandoning opposition slots to become cabinet ministers.
When you appoint them, of course you take them to Chankwanzi, teach them your ideologies, and they end up in NRM, just how we saw Mama Mabira Anywa, and many others that have worked under Mr. Museveni's government. The strategy will work for some time, yes, but as long as Ugandans realize that we need to stand for politics of values, not community values, but not individual values, then I think we shall produce more good leaders that are going to insist. Even when they are being appointed for political assignment, they should refuse.
Since 1990, President Museveni and NRM have been keen to woo those seen as opposition politicians to their side. The long list includes such illustrious names as Paul Kawanga Semwogerere, Aggrey Awori, Haji Nasa Sebagala, Professor Gilbert Bukenya, and Dr. Specioza Wandira Kazibwe. The jury is still out on whether the strategy will finally wipe out the opposition or give up space for others to oppose the NRM for various reasons. Edward Mhumza, NTV.